Yo, what is good, YouTube? It is your boy Make America Lit, back with another NBA 2K23 video. And in today's video, I have another edition of player builds for you guys, as you can see on your screen. Today's episode of Prospect Builds, we are going to be recreating Ausar Thompson, NBA draft prospect in the upcoming draft. Without further ado, let's jump into the build. You can put him at shooting guard or small forward. It's up to you. He is listed as a forward, but you could go either way. I went with small forward, right-handed, obviously jersey number 0. He is 6'7", 218 pounds. Trying to look at his stats: 16 points per game, 7 rebounds per game, 6 assists, 2.5 steals with a block per game. The badges that I looked for, as far as looking at his stats and the way he played, looking at game footage of him playing and things of that nature. Aerial Wizard, Posterizer, Rise Up, Acrobat, and Slithery for finishing. For shooting, I was looking for Catch and Shoot, Midi Magician, Guard Up, Corner Specialist, Claymore, Volume Shooter, and Space Creator. And then for playmaking, Killer Combos and Needle Threader. And then for defense, I was looking at Interceptor and Glove. Of course, we were able to get his height, his weight, wingspan, 7 feet, and then body shape. I went with Defined, even though it doesn't matter. And then you can look at his attributes. You can see right here, we have a 75 close shot, 87 driving layup, 93 driving dunk with a 55 standing, 81 mid-range, 82 3-ball with a 71 free throw, 80 pass accuracy, 85 ball handle with a 69 speed with ball, 60 interior defense, 75 perimeter and steal with a 70 block, 36 offensive with an 80 defensive rebound, and then an 80 speed, 79 acceleration, 39 strength, 85 vertical, and a 90 stamina. Now for his finishing, we're able to get all the badges that we need. We are going to core Posterizer on gold, so that's going to free up some badge points elsewhere for us to get other badges. But we're also going to be looking for that gold Slithery as well too. Moving on to shooting. We're definitely, even though I don't have any of the tier 3 badges listed, as a badge that I would take, obviously it's 2K. You're gonna want to go with really good shooting badges. So we would core, either blinders, or Deadeye. It's really up to you, whichever one you want to core or take. You could take either or, it doesn't matter. But we're definitely going to core Blinders or Deadeye, and we're definitely going to take Agent 3 and Limitless Range as well too. So, we're going to go with those badges, but the other tier 1 and tier 2 badges we'll also be able to grab for his build as well too. We definitely have enough shooting badges as well to do that. And then for playmaking, again, like I said, I only had Killer Combos and Needle Threader based on what I seen how he played. But, it's 2K. We do have 18 playmaking badges. And you're going to want to give him good badges that's going to help. So we're going to spend at least 10 so we could get Killer Combos in general. And then we're going to be coring, a tier 3 badge. So if anything, we could take Unpluckable Gold and just core that, and then just grab Killer Combos, and then either Clamp Breaker or Handles for Days as well. We're going to have a bunch of extra playmaking badges on this build, so you could just go crazy with whatever you want, because really the only badges that I seen him really, having is Killer Combos and Needle Threader. But like I said, we're going to need to spend 10, so you're going to be able to put, a bunch of these on, just so we can unlock the tier 3, and then obviously we'll core Unpluckable, and then that'll free up, points for, Handles for Days, Clamp Breaker, to go with the Killer Combos as well. So it's really going to just be up to you what you choose to go with. And then finally for defense, again, like I said, we have Interceptor and Glove. So we're going to have to spend these points, these 10 points to unlock tier 3. So you could just throw on whatever it is that you want. Definitely going to throw on Rebound Chaser, because he does average 7 rebounds per game in the overtime league. But outside of that, Rebound Chaser and maybe Anchor, which is going to take up 6 points. You could put on anything else that you want. And then what we're going to do is we're going to core Glove. And then with our extra badge points or whatever, we're going to just throw on Interceptor, and then you can put on whatever else that you want. With the extra badge points that we will have when we make our build, you know, as Rebirth or whatever, I would try to consider putting those extra badge points into clamps so that you can, you know, just be a little bit better on the perimeter. But ultimately, it's up to you. But that's what I have. Final badge count, of course, is 18 finishing, 22 shooting, 18 playmaking, and 16 defensive. And then for the takeover, I went with precision spot up and finishing moves. Those were the two takeovers I thought, you know, I saw the most in his play style. You could also go with limitless range or negative impact, but I would go up with these two finishing moves and, of course, spot up precision. And then, of course, when we create our build, you'll see the build